Hello and welcome to video number 3 in the faculty promotion video um, library. This video is going to go over transcripts and philosophy and how you can write both and provide both of those. You will notice that your transcripts are section number 3 and your philosophy is section number 4 of your promotion binder. Now, first off, before I get into transcripts, I want to give you some brief background information on them. You will be provided with your transcripts from the provost's office for this process. You will not need to pay to have your transcripts resubmitted to you at this time. What you will do after you have decided whether or not you plan on going for promotion, what I would like you to do is send me an email. Typically, I want that email no later than September 1st, and I will be sending out promotion emails as well for those of you who have decided to go for promotion in August. But by September 1st, I like to request from you anyone who needs to have their transcripts. I then will email Nicole Stout in the provost's office, and she will send you and she will CC me on your transcripts that they have on file in the provost's office. She sends them to me as well because there have been instances where email did not go through to the correct people. So if you end up not receiving yours, then reach out to me directly and I will be able to help you with that process. Anyway, so when you get into transcripts, what you're going to do, again, you will click into this directly. And you will see here in your document that you have that page break. Do not get rid of that page break. Page breaks are very important. And you will also see that I have provided information for you. For each level of your transcripts, what you want to do is provide a brief narrative, somewhere a minimum of 1 to 4 paragraphs in length, explaining what the purpose was and your motivations for earning and obtaining your degree. Also include in it any specialties or concentrations that you focused on while you were there. For example, you see mine here for NKU, where I talked about how I finished my doctorate in 2012, but then I also went on and earned an additional 18 credit hours in English to continue teaching composition and rhetoric courses at a higher level at the college. And then I'm taking counseling courses also at NKU to assist me in my ability to be an effective coach at the Teaching and Learning Center at the college. So after you have written your information, you're going to come here, and again, you will highlight, and you will get rid of the highlight information, and you'll have that there. You'll also notice that there is a green highlight that says, please copy and paste using something called the snipping tool, your transcripts into the document. I am going to show you how to do the snipping tool in a completely separate video. So just know that green highlight means you will need to provide your copies of your transcripts right here using the snipping tool. When you get done with your first one and all of your snippets, you will have a page break. Then you will go into your next, and again, you'll write yours out. I already did mine, and I'm going to get rid of the highlights. And then my bachelor's degree at Miami, and I again will get rid of my highlights. And I do not have my transcripts yet from Nicole, but once I have them, you will see me actually in another video showing you how to insert these properly into your document. However, the part that takes the longest is writing up your little narrative, so I wanted you to go ahead and get started on that process. So this is how you complete your transcripts, and next we're going to go into philosophy. For those non-English people that teach at the college, philosophy is probably the most challenging one that everybody does. It seems to be the most overwhelming for people because they actually have to write about themselves and what they do. You will see this is my personal philosophy. You will want to delete this out and put in your own information within here. But after you write your own personal philosophy, what you're also going to need to do is provide sample assignments that you might use to support your philosophy overall as a teacher. So it's not just, hey, I say this is what I believe about in the classroom, but you actually want to prove to us that you abide by and you use this philosophy every day in your class. And finally, start considering showing any student communications that you might have received where students support you as well as having abided by your philosophy and showing how that assists you. Now, there are 3 levels within the promotion process. The first level of the promotion process is to be promoted from an instructor level to an assistant professor level, then from assistant professor to associate professor, and then finally from associate professor to full professor status. When you are doing your documentation, you want to remember that at each of those levels, there might be more information that needs to be provided to your committee members to make sure that you are, in fact, a valuable member of the faculty to be willing and able to earn that rank. Okay? We will talk about that process additionally as we get into our in-person trainings, especially at the beginning of the year. I also would like to show you another document to assist you with writing your philosophy because I know many of you struggle with that. So let me click out. I'm going to close this document, and you see this folder up here at the top called Supporting Materials. This will be the first time you will go into supporting materials for your promotion binder. When you click into it, you're going to see a section that says Philosophy Samples for Assistants. If you click into this, you are going to see a series of sample philosophies. Now, I almost always have somebody joke and say, can I just steal one of these? And the answer is no, you cannot just steal one of these. You do need to write your own. But here are some samples. There's one. Here starts sample number 2. Here starts sample number 3. And sample number 4. And then, just in case those samples don't get you going, I have provided with you a series of questions, 1 through 8, that can help you write your philosophy. Honestly, answer these 8 questions, basically 1 question a paragraph, maybe combining some questions into a paragraph, or each question its own paragraph, however you want to do it. But if you can go ahead and answer these questions, it's basically going to help you write your philosophy yourself. Additionally, there's some other information here to help you with writing your philosophy, okay? And I am more than willing to help you out with writing your philosophy as well if you have any questions or you have any needs along this way. This is the one that people struggle with the most. I know I've already said that, but I'm restating it. If you need anything, please let me know. Anyway, this is how we complete our transcripts and our philosophy, and this is the conclusion of video number 3.